When a group of college friends headed to a football game decided to take a shortcut through the desert, they never expected to find themselves stranded in the middle of nowhere, with a broken down car and a dead battery, but there was one building in the seemingly abandoned town of Ambrose that might be able to help them out. Unfortunately for our heroes, the only place in town still standing was a creepy wax museum filled with terrifyingly lifelike wax figures, and as the friends soon realized, those figures were all too real. What's happening, guys? Welcome to my channel. Here are my top 5 favorite things about the 2005 horror movie House of Wax. Let's do this one better yet. Number 5, The House of Wax. When I first saw this movie as a teenager, it was the practical effects and the amazing set design that really stood out to me, even though the movie is low budget. Everything about the wax house just feels grand and over the top. From the courtyard with its reflecting pool and statues to the red carpet entryway, to the great hall with its towering two-story pillars. It just feels like the type of place that should have been torn down decades ago. And I love how all of the rooms are designed to distract you. There's the Hall of Presidents, there's the Hall of Fame, the biker bar, the sideshow room. It's all meant to make you feel like you're wandering through a real town, even though it's not. Number 4, The Discovery. When Carly and Wade decide to check out the museum, it's pretty clear from the jump that something isn't right. I mean, come on, why would anyone put up a sign that says beware of the living dead? Of course, they do because this is a horror movie. But even so, we can tell by the way that Carly and Wade react when they walk into the main hall that these aren't your typical wax sculptures. They're far too realistic. And the way the camera pans around to show us the endless rows of figures just gives me goosebumps every time. No, 3, The Secret. I thought the casting of both the Sinclair twins was perfect. Both brothers have a charm to them, but you can also see the darkness lurking just below the surface. In the flashback scenes, we get to see how both characters became so messed up. I especially love the way the movie shows Vincent's disfigurement. At first, we only see the back of his head, then slowly the camera moves up to reveal his face. No. 2, The Escalation. Once it is revealed that the town isn't abandoned, and that everyone in it is either dead or wax-covered, I love how the movie ratchets up the tension. Wade becoming the first victim is horrifying. But it also makes the audience understand the stakes. If he didn't run off into the woods, he probably would have ended up in that chair. The friends splitting up was a smart move by the filmmakers because it allowed the audience to see the terror of this situation from multiple points of view. And let's be honest, anything that happens to Wade after he runs into the woods can't be any worse than what happened to him in that chair, right? Wrong. And no. 1, The Confrontation. This movie has one hell of a climax. I love how everything comes together in the melting house of wax, and Nick starting a fire was such an inspired move. You gotta do whatever you can to survive, right? The way Bo dies is brutal. But also kind of funny. He gets stabbed in the heart by a chunk of metal. Then he gets burned alive. And you can tell that the actor playing Bo, Chad Michael Murray, meant every word he says in that biker bar scene. I can't imagine anyone else saying those lines with a straight face. And Vincent's last-ditch effort to save his brother by killing Carly is just another example of how insane this movie is. In the end, though, good triumphs over evil as the two lovers escape the collapsing wax house and destroy the wax empire once and for all. But before they destroyed it, they should have destroyed the DVD because this movie was ripped to the max. What did you think about this movie? Was it your guilty pleasure as well, or maybe you hate it? Either way, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next time.